This is Michael Orrell of MobileBurn.com, and I have with me today the T-Mobile myTouch 3G. That is T-Mobile USA's version of the HTC Magic and the follow-up to the company's G1, the initial Android Power smartphone. You can see it's a simple slab design, a little bit of a chin just like the G1 and the HTC Hero. Very clean lines. This is the Merlot color scheme. It also comes in two other colors, and you can see on the back here we've got a 3.2 megapixel autofocus camera. The with Google branding, which probably implies that we won't see an update available for this device to get the Sense UI that's seen on the HTC Hero. Unfortunate. If you look at the controls, we've got a nice large trackball controller, home, menu, back, and search buttons. Call end also doubles functionality as power, and call send. You can activate the screen, unlock it by pressing basically any button followed by the menu button. So it's easiest just to press the menu button twice. Take a look at the basic hardware. You can see there's a nice large capacitive touchscreen display. It means it requires very little pressure whatsoever, just like on an iPhone or the T-Mobile G1. Simple volume rocker bar here. Works very nicely, very sharp looking as well. No controls on the back and no controls whatsoever on the right edge. Nothing at all on the top, and a mini USB connector for data and headsets as well as power located on the bottom. If we pop off the rear cover, you can see that the SIM card goes there, and there's also a micro SD memory card slot. Comes with a 4 gig card in the package. Can accept larger 16 gig cards as well. Unlocking the device, of course, brings up the home screen, and just like the T-Mobile G1, there are 3 home screens available, and you can swipe left and right to go from one to the next. Very colorful, sharp-looking background images. This tab down here in the bottom brings up the main menu. You can either tap on it or you can actually drag it. Up at the top we have the status bar, where notifications come in for new email messages, things like that. While this is a 3G device for T-Mobile USA, the signal's kind of weak in our office here, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring up Wi-Fi. Do that by hitting the menu button, going to Settings, Wireless Controls, and we're just going to tap on the Wi-Fi button there. You'll see it'll come up in a second. And you can see we're now connected. Back out of this, hit the home button here just to go directly to the home screen, and we're going to pull up the Gmail account. It's one of our test accounts. Gmail client on the myTouch 3G is quite nice. See, it has all the normal features. Works pretty well. You can see attachment. This is a small image, I believe. See it at the bottom. One of the things I like is this shortcut here to the starred messages in Gmail. It makes them quickly accessible without having to route through the filters in Gmail. Take a look at this message with some formatted text. Like the regular web-based Gmail, it organizes messages in terms of threads or discussions. You can see we've got formatted text, bolds, colors, things like that. Back out, and we'll take a look at some attachments. This has a test PDF spreadsheet and a Word document. I'll do the preview of it just so you can view the contents of the spreadsheet. Not able to edit it here though. In general, Gmail works quite well on the myTouch 3G. Now, I mentioned shortcuts, and you can see I've got shortcuts here to 2 contacts as well as a web page. If you have a shortcut to a contact, you just tap on it and it gives you a quick menu so you can email the person, send a text message, or call them. You can add other shortcuts or other things to the home screen just by long pressing on it. Shortcut, and you have your options of setting the shortcuts to applications, bookmarks, contacts, the Gmail label that I showed you, or a music playlist. We can set one for an application. Pick the application, say calculator, and there it is. You want to move it around, just long press it and drag it. If you want to get rid of it, long press it and then drag it down to the menu button, which shows a trash can icon. take a look at a couple of the other widgets and things that are available for the home screen. You can see we have a photo frame. It's just a photo of my son. This is a calendar entry. It shows your upcoming appointments. We can add other widgets here. There aren't too many to choose from. There's not a lot of the custom HTC ones that you see on the new HTC Hero or anything like that. You know, we can put a clock there if we like. Move it around. You can move things from one screen to the other just by dragging them over to the edge. You know, if I wanted to put the clock there in the middle.